Let's bring in Sunil Duggal, the CEO of Dabur. Mr. Duggal, appreciate you joining us. As both the Finance Minister and the Chief Economic Advisor have pointed out that what product will fall under which tax bracket is a decision that will be finalized by the Committee of Secretaries, but broadly it's 5, 12, 18 and 28. Your first comments on the implications that you see for the FMCG sector, sir?
Well, 28 is a bit of a surprise. We were expecting it to be in the 25-26% range. I'm assuming that all or most of our cosmetic and toiletry products will come under this 28 category. Some of them might come under 18, but if 28 is the rack rate for this category, then we have around a 3 to 4% downside. Currently, we're paying around 24-25% excise come the state VAT. More importantly for us, we are not at all clear as to where our foods, products and our Ayurvedic products will fit in, whether they'll fit in at 5, 12 or 18. And I think that's what will determine the impact on our business. But broadly, this is in line with the exception that 28 is a little bit on the higher side.
From my understanding, Mr. Duggal, at least as far as essential commodities are concerned, items like food, etc., which fall under, as the government would like to call it, the basket that impacts most people, they would like to keep that in the lower bracket. So do you believe that perhaps there could be some relief there if toothpaste, for instance, they believe should move from 18 to about 12, tea they believe should be in a lower bracket and currently is in a higher tax bracket? Do you believe that we could see some changes there that could perhaps positively impact you?
Well, packaged consumer goods, toothpaste, etc., it's pretty unclear as to which bracket they would be. They could be at 12, they could be at 18, they could be at 28. And the impact of any of these moves is going to be quite large for any of our businesses or any person playing in these categories. So till that clarity is obtained, I think we are really shooting in the dark. First time I've heard of toothpaste going to 12. I was expecting it to be in the 18 or 28 category, but let's see. 12 will be very welcome.
Okay.
So the devil is in the detail, and I think there's a lot of moving parts for a business like ours, which has multiple plays in cosmetic, toiletries, food, and medicines. So I think the clarity will emerge once the slabs for individual items are decided.
Mr. Duggal, your downside is only if those 25% goods, VAT plus excise, now become 28. How negative will that be if it's 3% more? Enough to sap demand?
We pay 3% more tax, so on a 3,000 crore base, we pay 3%. So roughly 75 to 100 crores in that range will be the negative impact. Obviously, we'll be taking up prices if 28% were to be the rate. So the net impact could be much smaller than that. And of course, then the higher input credits could also mitigate it. So a lot of work will have to be done to clarify it. I think I'm a little bit more concerned about the impact on our...
Into him. Mr. Duggal.